Someone's coming through, and who may that be? This Caillou, that low rascal. I must immediately confront him. So listen here, you little.
Who even are you? I don't.
My name is Walter Hart.
I meant to say, I am your great-great-grandfather. I'm here to take revenge. You'll see why later. Actually, right now, I'll show you. I'll show you exactly what you've done. So, you see this little...
What even is that?
I'm telling you, it's not coke, it's not sugar, it's not salt even. It's my arm, which you've pulverized and destroyed.
I don't remember doing that.
I remember you doing that, and you should remember too, but you've forgotten, so... well... my hat's actually a bucket. The bucket with your head will be put in, because I'll chop your head off with this guillotine I bought from Amazon. No, from Walmart.
You can't do this! I'm innocent! I never hurt you!
You are not innocent at all, and you know exactly what you've done to me. So,
No, wait! How are you doing that? How are you controlling me?
You know how I'm controlling you? I have powers gained from you chopping my arm off. It's weird, it doesn't make sense, but it happened, and it's true.
I don't want to die! I'm too young!
Well, you're still old enough to chop my arm off, so... not even seen you in a few decades, but... yes. Well, I've already had enough of you. Any last words?
Wait! Please, help me! Mommy!
It's been done. Caillou's finally dead after all of these years. I finally killed him. Wonderful. I can just toss his body away like a piece of junk. There he is. Oh, it hurts. Oh, no.